What's up, world? Now I know I'm kind of leaving you in the what is the terminology? In the dark about a lot of things I'm going to talk about today, but I'm in the works on a couple of things that are going to make this channel better and make my Patreon better in the future. Whether it's next month or the month after next or the month after that or even into Christmas, even heading into my 31st birthday, but I can't really. I know a lot of YouTubers say this. I can't really tell you because it's a secret, and that's pretty much the case on all the things that are going to be happening. Whether it's something that's happening in August or something that's happening in September, or something that's happening in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, so forth and so on, into 2020. And I wish I could tell you every single thing that I'm working on making this channel better, and to making my Patreon better, way better than it has to be. But I don't know what else. I mean, there's so much stuff. I'm trying to get more books so I can read more. I'm trying that has nothing. This portion of the video has nothing to do with the first little bit about the secrets, but there's a bunch of books that YouTubers have written that I want to read. There's a bunch of books that have nothing to do with YouTube. Like I have one book left in the Harry Potter world that I haven't not yet gotten, and one book in the Game of Thrones related stuff that I have not yet gotten. But outside of those two, everything else is probably it's probably going to be YouTubers' books or something along those lines. And that's just what it is. That's what the plan is to get more books, because I love reading. And I wish I could read more and more and more. And I would love, I'm not saying this is going to happen, I would love for, Audible or, any movie or I would love to get a brand deal someday. I would love to, have a sponsor for these videos. And I'm not saying this is going to happen. I've never had a brand deal. I've never had a sponsorship. I've never had any of that stuff. But I would love to, have one, so I can, tell you about it in the future. And I know I have to have more, more followers on any social media platform, whether it's this one, whether it's my Instagram, whether it's my Twitter, whether it's my Facebook. I'd love to, be able to say I'm a sponsored YouTuber, but that's not going to happen for at least another year or so. I thought I'd just, fill you in on, little tiny things that I'm working on, even though I don't really go into tell you what those things are, because it's, top secret. Not the popcorn, but there's some things that need to be kept secret until they're being released. I don't know when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen, but then, there's some projects I'm working on to make, my channel better and make my, Patreon better. Talking to some friends and seeing their perspective on how to make, my Patreon page better by having cooler titles and, being able to, have benefits for, donating things. For the first tier, it's basically, getting a shout out on Patreon or getting a shout out on YouTube. That's always going to be the same. It's the other tiers after that might change dramatically, or not drastically, or they might not change at all. I'm just saying that, Patreon, my Patreon's gonna take off probably within the next year, because I have so much stuff that I'm working on, to making it better and making it, more accessible to every single person on this planet. And I know that sometimes, some people don't know who I am, and they don't, want to give money to some complete stranger just so they can go to, any events that they want to go to in the future, or getting a gaming console or getting a new laptop or, any of those things. But I'm working on being a better person, I guess is what I'm trying to say in this video today. Is that I want to be better at, my Patreon and making it accessible for all people. And, listening to what you have to say on Patreon. If you guys, leave comment or leave posts on my Patreon page. And, sometimes I do, even though I don't look at every single video I've ever posted, sometimes I do look at the comments on, videos. Recently I've looked at quite a few and there's none, but there could be more. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go for today. I know this video was kind of on the shorter side, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm in the works of making my Patreon better. I'm in the works of making my YouTube channel better. I'm just trying to figure these things out slowly but surely. But with that being said, like I said, I'm going to go. Finish some YouTube videos. I got 2 left that I've got to watch, and then I'm going to play some Sims 4 and then just go from there. And watch some Instagram stories and stuff like that. But bye-bye.